Hey everyone, I just got back from the gym. And so today I know it's a late night entertainment right here, 10 p.m. But I just got back from the gym and I want to talk about speaking up. So before the gym, I went to the movies and so two cases of speaking up today. So I was watching movies and these three people behind me were like so loud. They were just talking about everything like during the movie. And there was this one guy who was actually watching videos on his phone. And I just got super annoyed and I could feel it in my body. See, a lot of times when we're annoyed and we're not speaking up, we can feel it in our bodies. So I turned around, first warning, stare. I gave them a stare and I was like, that. They didn't notice. Second time, I was like, shh, stop talking, y'all. Third time, I was like, dude, stop talking. Like, and I just stared at them. And I just, like, in my head, I was like, I hope they leave. I hope they leave. Within, like, 20 minutes, they all left. So, praise God. So, God does answer prayers. And the second, example of speaking up today was, so, I've been going to the gym for a while, and, guys stare, in the jacuzzi, in my area anyways. People stare, and, it's just really uncomfortable for women. And, like, it's just hard because they're not doing anything to you, but they're invading your space, right? And so, I went to the front desk and I had a really long conversation with the front desk receptionist, and I just said, we really need to educate people about not staring because it's really harassment, it's sexual harassment, and it's an invasion of privacy, personal space. And so we talked about it, and she's gonna talk to the manager about like putting a sign up, just saying like, don't stare or something like that. I feel like a lot of times, especially since the last weekend and everything, we had the Women's March. And it's all good. It's all good to like put up signs and walk for equality. But if we're not speaking up in little areas in our lives every single day, we have an opportunity to speak up. Whether it's with our husband or with our boyfriend or with our brothers or, just strangers on the street, we can speak up in different ways. And I feel like, we give our power away when we don't speak up. And when we expect the guys to know not to stare or not to comment, and I think a lot of us maybe are afraid of aggression or even like physical attack. But, just use wisdom and follow your intuition. If you feel like someone is teachable and they will learn from your speaking up, then do speak up because, the world isn't going to change from like a sign, because the thing is, most of these guys who physically harass people or, use their eyes to like eye rape you, like these people are not people who are on Facebook or, well, some of them are, but a lot of them aren't. They're older generations or, whatever. They're not educated in that way to like respect women. And so there's so many ways that we can speak up, and I encourage you, whether it's at the movies or like whatever, if something's annoying you, I think it's really important to speak up because I've had personal experience of not speaking up and getting sick from it. I basically had tonsillitis one time because I wasn't speaking up, and it really had to do with this guy who kept staring at me at this hostel I was staying in Prague, and after I spoke up. After a while, I got sick. I got tonsillitis because I didn't speak up. But I finally spoke up and I told him, like, you're being creepy, stop staring, and blah, blah, blah. And I was, like, polite about it, and he actually apologized. He apologized. And, that was one man that was teachable. And not everyone is teachable like that. But, as women, like, we do need to own our power by speaking up and confronting these issues in our lives. And use wisdom, of course, but, I think most of us are so taught to be polite. We're taught to be quiet. We're taught to, don't lift up your skirt, when we're young. Don't grab at your leggings or those tights, uncomfortable tights. We're just told to be we're told to be someone we're not, and we're told to be a good girl, you know. And I really think it's a false idea of how we should be, because we should be ourselves, you know. We should just be unique, be who we are, you know. And so those are my two examples of speaking up. And so whatever it is, I remember I went to a boxing gym, and they didn't have a sanitary box for women. And I just thought, whoa, this is ridiculous. You know, we need a sanitary box. So I just told the owner, and within a few weeks, he actually installed it. Well, someone told me, because by then I had already quit that gym. But I was like, wow, so my voice makes a difference. So whatever it is, whether it's adding a sanitary box to the gym, or just, you know, having them put up a sign like "Don't stare," educating the men, like it's not polite to stare. Whatever it is, your voice makes a difference. So do speak up. Whatever area, whatever's nagging at you, I pray that God will give you the courage to speak up, because you're worth it. All right. Good night. Happy Sunday.